What it do, ladies and dudes? Jabberjaw's in the booth, Vulgar Desperado on the mic, back in here with a quick review for Deadpool and Wolverine. So I want to keep this one short and sweet. This is going to be a spoiler-free review, and mostly just me telling you why you need to go see this film. I don't know if there are some people, I kind of saw some little articles, YouTube channels here and there that, didn't have much good to say about it, and on the other side I've seen a lot of people saying, hey, Marvel's back, this is going to save the MCU, blah 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 blah. And while there is some merit to that it is going to save the MCU and that the MCU is kind of back in a fashion, I would just say that this is a really fucking good movie, and that is the most important part of this here. Out of all the movies that have kind of dropped this year, maybe in the last 2 years, especially in the superhero realm, this is by far a fantastic fucking film. It's really, really, really funny. It's like a non-stop riot fest. Like, you are going to be laughing your ass off because Ryan Reynolds, we already know the boy is a comedic genius. The improv, his humor, his comedic timing, all of that is fuego. Hugh Jackman is killing it. Hugh Jackman is also the man too. He's got great comedic timing and humor, and they really feed off each other really, really well. It's a really good. It's not like a buddy cop, but it is kind of like that buddy cop genre or air of it, if you will, in the sense that it's two men kind of going on this adventure, and it's really, really good in that fashion too. In the sense of like a superhero movie, I would argue that this is one of the greatest superhero films, period. For me personally, my top two for sure is Zack Snyder's Justice League and X-Men Days of Future Past. I think those ones really embody comic books kind of the best. And obviously there's some other really, really good ones out here. No, I'm not going to put any of the Avengers in my top. Sorry about you. They were cool and they had some great moments, but I wouldn't really say they were like some of the greatest superhero films out there. They were good for that one time. The other ones I can watch all the time, throw them on. And this one is kind of like that. Granted, humor, after you've laughed many times, you can only watch a movie for so long. But that being said, this movie was very exciting. Like, I was sitting in this film, and the friend I was with, we were just having a great time. We were having such a good fucking time watching it. She was dying, I was dying, and then we were dying at this guy in the theater. Like he was getting down to the music. I'll be real. That was one of the funniest parts of this movie. The movie had a fire soundtrack. There's a lot of good hits in there. I guess you can call it a spoiler. We got some NSYNC, we got some T.I., we got Madonna. You already know that one. We got a lot of music in there. And there was this dude in the corner of our eye, yo, is this man getting down? Yeah, yo, he's getting down. This dude was getting down to the film, bro. I can't even explain it. I was ready for this dude to jump up out of his seat and start hitting the moves. I'm just saying. But, overall, it's a fantastic experience. In a way, people were okay, Marvel's back. And this is one of those kind of times where I would say, hey, movies are back. This is one of those films where you're oh, now I remember why I go to theaters. Now I remember why I'm excited for movies, because a lot of movies are lackluster. A lot of movies don't even have the star power or the recognition or name to make you even want to go and see the film, and rather just wait for streaming. This is a movie I would say do not wait for streaming. Why? Because the internet has no fucking chill. I really can't stress there are some awesome things in this film that spoilers are going to fuck up. Okay, and I think that is kind of the key thing that I want everyone to take away. Go watch the film as soon as you can. Avoid all trailers, avoid all internet bullshit, avoid the YouTube channels, except for this one. Please like and subscribe, and go watch the film. Why? Because as much as some people don't care about spoilers, I'm not that kind of person. I'm the kind of person that's well, first off, I'm a student of film. Alright, there's not a lot of movies, and hell, you don't even have to be a student of film to see a trailer and then kind of be able to put the pieces of the movie together, right? That happens, and that's kind of what could happen here. I avoided trailers like a mofo, and luckily saw the film as soon as I can, because the articles, swear, before the movie even dropped, they were dropping spoiler articles like 2 days before. It was kind of getting ridiculous. And the day after I see it, today, there's all these kind of every this and every that, and here's the ending explained. You're like, nigga, the fuck? So yeah, if you want to just go see a good, fun movie that's like hilarious, that you're going to enjoy, like, this is it. This is the one, and it's really great in its comic bookiness. Terrible choice of words, but like, it does feel like a comic book movie in the sense of like what it's doing, its lore, so to speak. It definitely is like a good, hilarious film, like one of the top comedies I've seen in a long ass time. And the action is top tier too as well. Like, it's a lot of cool fight scenes where you're like, fuck yeah, like this movie really would be like, have you ever seen like, trailers, or not trailers, really commercials, where they're like giving you all the quotes from all the different companies that reviewed the movie and whatnot, and people and reviewers and all that jazz. Like, if I had one, it would just say this movie is a resounding fuck yeah. Like, that's what this movie is. That's how good this movie is. And whatever naysayers are out there, don't listen to them. Go enjoy film, right? Like, that's what I really want people to understand about this movie too. It is a fun movie. A lot of the quote-unquote woke shit that we've been dealing with for many years has kind of fucked up film, and now we're at a point where we're at this anti-woke everything, and they're fucking up entertainment too, because things that are kind of good or deserve a chance are getting shitted on. And I'm kind of over that. I mean, like, yes, I hate the woke shit, but I'm over bitching about it, right? You don't see any reviews of The Acolyte or Star Wars, any of that shit recently. Why? Because I don't have to go fucking watch it. I want to go spend my time doing stuff that I like, rereading or watching cool new things that are actually kind of decent. And hence another reason why you haven't seen a lot of videos from us recently, besides life and all that jazz. But that being said, get ready. We're going to be doing some more reviews and, things on positive nature. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not about to out here trying to feed the trolls and feed Disney, really, because if I don't like their shit, why would I pay attention to them? Why would I give them money? It's not what I'm here for. I want to talk about something cool. And sometimes you don't have much to say, and hey, don't get me wrong, you can get some good humor and a good time out of roasting things. And when it's worth roasting, it will be roasted thoroughly. But in the end of the day, this is a good film. Don't waste your time with the bullshit and hate watching things. Go watch something legit. Ryan Reynolds put his all in this. Hugh Jackman put his all in this, and this is this is honestly probably the best movie you'll see this year. I don't have much else to say, but you know what it is. Jabberjaw's in the booth. Vulgar Desperado on the mic, and we'll hopefully catch you on another one. Deuces.